Hello, ladies. How are you? Good? Awesome. Today, I want to share with you my untraditional Ashtanga practice. Why it's untraditional? I love to open my day with Ashtanga practice, but not every day I have the power or the will to an hour and a half flow. So this is why I come up with the untraditional Ashtanga flow. What does it mean? Very simple. In 30 minutes we're gonna work on the entire body, head to toe. We start with a warm-up, stretch the side of the body, work on seated position to elongate the spine, and we're gonna have back bends and core work as well. Come on, let's jump into it. It's only 30 minutes.
We start in the top of our mat in Samasthiti. Start breathing deeply and engage your Ujjayi breath. Deep inhalation and deep and long exhalation through the nose. We will open today's practice with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar A, the Sun Salutation A, and 2 rounds of Sun Salutation B to warm up the body and stretch everything. So come on, let's begin. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog for 5 breaths. Bend your knees if needed. Spread your fingers across the mat. One more breath. Inhale, step or jump to the front, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second round. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog for 5 deep breaths. Feel your arm strings elongate and the calf muscles as well. Breathe deeply and suck your belly. Last breath here. Inhale, step or jump to the front of the mat, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Last round, come on. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Again for 5 breaths. Gaze backwards towards your knees or toes. Don't forget to breathe. You're amazing. Inhale, step or jump to the front, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the front into warrior 1. Exhale, right leg back and down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the front into warrior one. Exhale, left leg back and down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, and we're gonna stay here for 5 breaths. Engage your thighs. Elongate the spine. Enjoy this stretch. Inhale, step or jump to the front, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Samasthiti. One more round. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Awesome. Inhale, right leg to the front into warrior one. And exhale, right leg back and down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, and let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg to the front into warrior one. Exhale, left leg back and down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Again, you know the drill, 5 breaths. Your feet hip width distance and parallel. Don't forget your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, step or jump to the front, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, Samasthiti. You are awesome. Awesome job. We finished the warm-up. Let's dive into the main course. Let's stretch the body, the sides, and open the chest and shoulders. Jump feet hip width distance. Inhale, hands on hip, open your chest, look up. Exhale, forward fold, and grab your big toes for 5 breaths. Bend your knees if needed. Last breath here. Inhale, lift your chest, gaze forward. Exhale, hands on hip. Inhale, rise up into Samasthiti. Inhale, step your right foot back, spread your arms to the sides. Exhale, reach out and over your foot and bend into triangle pose for 5 breaths. Grab your big toe if possible and gaze up. Inhale, come up slowly. Exhale into the other side for 5 breaths. Keep your legs straight, chest open, and don't forget to suck your belly. Inhale, come up. Exhale, close to Samasthiti. Awesome. Inhale, take a big step with your right foot back. Spread your arms. Exhale, bend the right knee and enter into your choice of extended side angle pose. For an easier version, place your right elbow on top of your right knee. Inhale, come up and exhale into the other side for 5 breaths. Feel the stretch in the side of your body. Gaze up towards your fingers. Inhale, come up, exhale, Samasthiti. Perfect job. Inhale, step the right foot back, feet parallel, hands on hips. Inhale, open your chest, look up. Exhale, forward fold, palms on the mat between your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold for 5 breaths. Keep chest open. Low back, long and flat. Inhale, lengthen, grab your big toes. Exhale, fold for 5 breaths. This pose, elongate the spine, open the back of the hamstrings and calves muscles. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands on your hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, close to Samasthiti. Awesome. Place your palms behind your back in reverse namaste or grab the opposite elbows. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, fold forward for 5 breaths. Keep shoulders back, chest open, and the spine long and flat. This pose is a great chest and shoulder opener. Inhale, come up and twist to the other side. Exhale, fold for 5 breaths. Keep your hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release into Samasthiti. Awesome job. Let's work on our balance. Left hand on the hip, bend the right knee and hold it with your hand. Stand tall, chest open. Take a big inhalation, grab your right big toe, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg and hold for 5 breaths. Keep shoulder back and chest open. Gaze towards one point in front of you. Keep the right leg up in the air and place both hands on your hips for 5 breaths. This one will make your legs tough and strong. Kick up and release. Awesome job. Let's repeat on the other side. Right hand on the hip, bend the left knee and hold it. Stand tall, chest open. Inhale, grab your big toe, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten the leg and hold for 5 breaths. Keep the leg up in the air and place both hands on your hips for 5 breaths. Stand tall, don't bend. Awesome job. One more breath. Kick up and release into Samasthiti. Awesome job. Stand in the top of your mat. Inhale, bend your knees into chair pose for 5 breaths. Keep your chest open. You can gaze up or forward. I choose to gaze forward and open the chest even more to empower the body and the mind. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward into warrior 1 for 5 breaths. In this pose as well, I chose to open the chest and gaze forward. Inhale, twist to the back of the mat, straight into warrior 1 on the other side for 5 breaths. Inhale, spread your arms to the side into warrior 2 for 5 breaths. Gaze forward above your front hand. Keep the back straighten your left knee, bend the right into warrior 2 on the other side for 5 breaths. Keep your core engaged at all time. Hands down to the mat, right leg back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or jump into seated position, straight into Dandasana for 5 breaths. In Dandasana, we press our legs against an imaginary wall, straight and strong, and gaze down towards the big toes. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your big toes. Inhale, lengthen and reach forward. Exhale, fold for 5 breaths. With each inhalation, and bend deeper with each exhalation. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Bend your knees, soles of the feet touch in butterfly pose. This is a great hip opener. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and hold for 5 breaths. With every repetition of this pose, you're gonna be flexible than ever. Straighten your left leg, right foot into your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into Janu Shirshasana A for 5 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Keep the right knee bent. Place the soles of the foot on the mat. Inhale, reach with your right hand forward. Exhale, wrap it around your leg into Marichi Asana A for 5 breaths. In Marichi, we're gonna open the chest and shoulders even more. I love this pose and hate it at the same time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Place your right hand behind you for support. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, twist into the right into Marichi C. If you have the bind, go for it. If not, it's okay, don't worry, it will come with time. Try to breathe in this pose, it's quite difficult. Inhale, lengthen, gaze forward. Exhale, release. And let's flow through our vinyasa. Hands down to the mat. Step or jump into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Take a deep inhalation, step or jump into seated position. Straight into butterfly pose for 5 breaths. Today I'm focusing on open the hips, open the chest and shoulders. Feel the stretch. It's quite nice. Straighten your right leg, left foot into right thigh. For Janu Shirshasana on the other side, so inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into Janu A for 5 breaths. Janu is a knee, Shirsha is a head. So we have head to knee pose. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release, and keep the left knee bent. Place the sole of the foot on the mat. Inhale, reach with the left hand forward. Exhale, wrap it around your leg into Marichi A for 5 breaths. With each inhalation, try to lengthen, and with each exhalation, fold deeper. Suck your belly at all time, it will help you bend. Awesome job. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Place your left hand behind you for support. Inhale, right hands up. Exhale, twist to the left into Marichi Asana C for 5 breaths. Again, if you have the bind, go for it. If you can't find the balance, you can try sitting on a pillow, and it will help you with the support. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release, and let's fly through our vinyasa. Yee! Hands on down to the mat. Step or jump into Chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step or jump into seated position. Straight into boat pose for 5 breaths. Engage your core. You can bend your knees if needed. You can hold behind the knees as well. Inhale, press away from the floor for a moment. Exhale, release into second round of boat pose of your choice. Inhale, press away from the mat. Exhale, release into third and last round of boat pose for 5 breaths. And let's flow through our vinyasa. Legs back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, downward dog. And take deep inhalation and jump straight into butterfly pose for 5 breaths. Let's see if our hips open even more. This is a great pose to rest and work on your flexibility at the same time. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Lay on your back for our first back bend. We're gonna do 2 bridge pose and 1 wheel pose. Bend your knees, feet on the mat, hip width distance. Inhale, lift your butt, interlace your finger behind your back, and lift your chest into bridge pose. Hold this pose for 5 deep breaths. And make sure you're not engaging your glutes. Exhale, release into low bridge pose for 2 breaths. Come on, let's go into the second round. So inhale, interlace your finger and lift your chest for the second round of bridge pose for 5 breaths. All the support comes from the legs and shoulders, no glutes in this pose. Again, exhale into low bridge pose for 2 breaths. Place your palms next to your ears. And we're gonna do the full wheel pose. You can do a 1 more round of bridge if you want. Inhale, press to the crown of your head. And exhale, press all the way up into wheel pose for 5 breaths. Don't forget to breathe in this pose. Open the chest, open your shoulders. Hold it. And exhale, release. Awesome job. Hug your knees. And rock yourself into seated position. And fold forward for 5 breaths. This is a counter pose for the back bend. You can hug your knees, you can hold your big toes, you can hold the outer side of the leg, you can round your back, you can do whatever feels good. Enjoy your practice. You are awesome. Don't forget it for a minute. Okay, ready? Let's flow through our vinyasa. You know why? Because we love it. So hands on to the mat, step or jump into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And let's take a deep inhalation, step or jump into seated position. And let's move to my favorite part, the closing postures. We start with a candle pose. You lay on your back, lift your legs up and over the head, and your hands support your low back. In this pose, we stay for 10 breaths, just chilling into the end of this practice. Exhale, lower your legs slowly to the floor behind your head and interlace your fingers into pillow pose for 10 breaths as well. This pose is a great manicure for your toes, so enjoy it. Slowly bring your legs forward, palms underneath your butt. And we're gonna do the Matsyasana pose, the fish pose. So inhale, lift your chest, tilt your head back into Matsyasana for 10 breaths. This pose is a great counter pose. It opens the chest, the throat and the shoulders. 3 more breaths. Inhale, come up, and my favorite, let's flow through our vinyasa. Hell yeah, the last vinyasa. Maybe one more we're gonna have. Awesome job. Lower your knees down to the mat. Place your forearms in headstand position. If headstand is in your practice, go for it for 10 breaths. Otherwise, try your best and you can stop at any point along the way to headstand. Okay, my headstand is still work in progress. I just step slowly the knees to my belly and start slowly leg by leg up. Engage your belly at all time. One leg is up and let's join the other. With time I'm getting better and better. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. One more breath and lower your legs with control, not like me. Awesome job. Stay down in child's pose for 10 breaths to relax and catch your breath again. Last vinyasa, this one I promise. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step or jump into seated position. You can sit in half lotus, full lotus, find a comfortable seat. I go for the full lotus. I just put leg by leg slowly into this full lotus. It's much easier after we open the hips in this practice. Sit straight, place your hands on your knees and take a deep 10 breaths. Gaze down. Seal the knowledge from this practice. You did awesome job. Now you are ready to rock your day, to rock your life. I'm gonna shut up now. From here you can go straight into Shavasana or flow with me through the last Vinyasa. Inhale upward dog, exhale downward dog, and Shavasana. Hell yeah! Ladies, you rock! Enjoy your Shavasana. You did awesome job. This was a short 30 minutes untraditional Ashtanga flow. We open the hips, we elongate the legs, hamstrings, calf muscles. We work on the core, back bending, twisting, really everything in 30 minutes. See you in the next one.